I look more like him than I sound.
We need to just make your mic every week auto-tuned.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, you should work on that, Nick.
All right. Yeah, I have a lot of pull around here, so.
Me too. Hey, welcome back to Fantasy Football 101 on Sports Radio 1450. Also online at sportsradio1450.com, 217-529-1450. That's the phone number. And I almost forgot, check us out on Facebook, right, Mark?
Facebook, Twitter. I mean, we're everywhere, man.
You're our online PR guy. So.
I tell you what, I got. Oh.
I think Mark's drunk today.
Oh, and can I get to a letter?
Oh,
this
yeah.
Is great. This is great. We had
an email.
We had an email from a female listener, and she had a question about with Portis being out. She said they had the opportunity to pick up Ryan Terrain. Would it be a good pickup? Absolutely.
Yes.
I couldn't suggest more to everyone out there. If Ryan Terrain is still available by some miracle, grab it. But the best part of the email was she then finishes the letter like this: "You guys are really great." And Pettigo, I love his voice. Oh, baby! I thought this is great. Now I'm going to be your agent for autograph seekers and stalkers now.
Hey, no inappropriate picture messages coming from me.
I think. I was gonna say. I think that's just evidence that I don't talk enough.
That's what it is.
Obviously.
You got to
start talking.
Voice, Nick.
That's right, Nick.
That's
right,
baby.
Hey, let's try. Should we get that one phone call in before we do our studs, duds, and sleepers?
Hey, let's do it.
Let's do it. Caller, you're on Fantasy Football 101. Go ahead.
Hello.
All right.
I think they were.
I think they were
amazed by the.
It's the voice.
That's right. It's
Some
the voice.
people, when they hear the voice, it just.
By the way, the email
tremble.
address is fantasyfootball101@gmx.com. If anyone has any questions, send that during the week, and I'll answer you, and then we'll try to get to it on Saturday mornings.
All right. Let's do some studs, duds, and sleepers, boys. Stark Dog is gone, so I took over quarterbacks for him. I'll start with that, and then we'll kind of go around. My stud quarterback, I like Aaron Rodgers this week at Washington. Washington boasts a terrible pass defense, allowing over 300 yards a game. And Aaron Rodgers slings it all over the place, so I love Aaron Rodgers this week. My dud, and it pains me to say this, Matt Schaub at home against the Giants. Listen, if this guy has no receivers, Andre Johnson questionable, Jacoby Jones doubtful.
That leaves you Kevin Walter, and I'm telling you right now, that's a scary thought.
And Owen Daniels still kind of dinged up, not really back to full strength. And, and also the Giants allowing only 140 yards a game through the air.
Yep.
So it doesn't look too good for Matt Schaub this week. My sleeper, you're going to like this, Mark, Shaun Hill.
Yeah, why? Because you're playing him against me.
Shaun Hill against St. Louis.
Shaun Hill's one of these real deep, sneaky sleepers.
Oh, yeah.
If you're out there and you really don't have a quarterback, don't look at Shaun Hill and go, not this week. That's not a bad play.
All right, who'd your running backs, Mark?
Running back, Cedric Benson, I've already mentioned. I also like Arian Foster. Well, Arian Foster every week, but this week he ought to have a great game. Dud, Joseph Adai. Tough matchup against a good rushing defense in Kansas City. The Chiefs, I think, all of a sudden have realized, hey, we're not that bad. They only give up 75 yards a game rushing and only one TD running this year. Tough matchup for Adai. Sleeper, Ryan Terrain. I've pushed Ryan Terrain the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to continue to. Hard, straight-ahead runner, type of back that Green Bay just can't handle very well. Forces out 4 to 6 weeks. What a nice pickup if you can get him.
Absolutely. Nick. Wideouts.
Stud, Roddy White at Cleveland.
Yes, I hope you're right.
Yeah, I hope I'm right, too.
Yeah.
Dud, and it pains me to say this, and it's funny that you brought it up earlier. Malcolm Floyd at Oakland, he's not a number one receiver.
Nope.
He's not. Maybe a year down the road.
He's a matchup guy.
When you've got Nnamdi Asomugha on the other side, I'm not playing him. And sleeper, especially if you're in a PPR league,
here we go.
Danny Amendola for the St. Louis Rams.
How many catches does he have so far this year? 18.
Is that
Absolutely correct. A wonderful PPR guy.